Okay, I'm going to look at Donald Trump's cards. Before, when I did Trump Biden like one after the other, it got taken down or blocked on a lot of social media. So I don't know which one they don't want me posting about or don't like people. I'm quite sure not worried about what I'm doing, but people in general were posting about. So I'll do them separate. It'll be interesting to see what happens. But I'll look at Donald Trump. He just doesn't seem to have the oomph that he had before. I mean, that guy's got such a lot of energy, very vibrant, very strong, very resilient. He doesn't feel like that's there so much. Whereas it was 110%, it now feels 70%. Maybe that'll come back up. I'm curious to look at the cards. So let me have a little look. Ooh, it's showing that people are whoa, all the cards are very much lies, falsehoods. People are lying about him a lot. It's basically what showed up. And I think that's thrown him a bit because if you've done things wrong and people talk about it, you can deal with it. But when it's lies, you don't know what's coming up next. But he said there's a real campaign of lies against him. I'm keeping out of any bias. So whatever comes up, comes up. Showing he doesn't actually know how to handle what's being thrown at him. Yeah, and he hasn't got, looks like he hasn't got quite the money he had before. Money's coming in. Shows he hasn't had the money for the big campaign. There's a big bunch of money coming in. It feels like some backings coming in that'll make a big difference. How it's all going to go, any future presidency races is anybody's guess at this stage, but yeah, he's got a lot of money coming his way. So I wonder if that means he's got some big backers coming. Again, I've shuffled the cards more, showing up about lying. Let me just have a little look at my Osho cards. I usually start with them, but I didn't this time. Yeah, it's weird. Weird. He doesn't feel like he's got the oomph before, but I'm not going to say that won't come back. Yeah, he's getting ready to receive. So I think he's waiting for some backing. I think if he get up, I don't think he knows whether he's got the backing or not so far. I think once he knows, and the control cards, so people with power will back him. And rebirth. Maybe the boy's going to bounce back. Let's see. Let's have a look. Yeah, just really very confusing time for him, though. That's your mind working overtime. Usually he's kind of quite, what I like about him is his clean thinking. His thinking is quite, this is what I'm doing, this is my message. I don't feel there's loads of other stuff going on. I feel like he's got his mission, what he wants to do. You might agree with it, you might not. That's not my concern when I read the cards. I usually find him quite a clear thinker, and I don't think he has been in recent times. But it looks like once he's got some backing, he'll be back a bit stronger. Almost like I feel him holding back. So let's see. I'll have a look in a few months to see where things are, because it's way too early to talk about elections. I'm not going to talk about that just yet. No, too many variables to look right now, I think. If you read cards, put your thoughts down.